Today we're going to be playing some mid-range Wildseed Hunter. So the Wildseeds are a 3-1 with Rush that's dormant for 1 turn, a 2-5 with Taunt that's dormant for 2 turns, and a 5-4 that equips a 4-2 weapon that's dormant for 3 turns. So all pretty powerful minions, but they're dormant for certain amounts of time. So we've got the Spirit Poacher, which makes a Wildseed. Stag Charge deals 3 damage and makes a Wildseed. Wild Spirits summons 2 Wildseeds, and also makes them awaken 1 turn sooner, which is very nice. And finally, Ara'lon gives us 1 of each Wildseed. So all the Wildseed cards are very powerful. We've also got quite a few Infuse cards in this deck, since we are pretty minion heavy. We've got Frenzied Fangs, Murlocula, Famished Fool, and the big man, Huntsman Ultimore, which when it's fully infused summons all 3 animal companions. Very insane for 7 mana. And this deck is actually pretty good. I am 15-7 with it, which is a 68% win rate, and plenty of other people have had success with this list or similar lists as well. And a bunch of people have also had success by subscribing to this YouTube channel for daily Hearthstone uploads. How good is Ara'lon off the mulligan? Pretty darn good. Actually, like, everything in this hand is pretty good. Murlocula's not that good, but I don't know. When I have this much of a hand to go with it, maybe it makes some sense. Wouldn't mind hitting a 1-drop. Do I ever not play Wild Spirits on 3? Because I can coin out Ara'lon on 4 and then Wild Spirits after that. Maybe I go Spirit Poacher on 2, Castle Kennels on 3, coin Ara'lon and then Wild Spirits. Got the deer. I don't know that deer is that good when I have this many Wildseeds. Because, like, I'm guaranteed to get deer here, pretty likely to get deer here. And they have, diminishing returns. Wow, that's insane. They have diminishing returns because you don't have time to use the weapon charges. Well, with the second Wild Spirits pickup, I can play it on 3 and then coin this out and then still have another Wild Spirits. So that's insane. Can also Castle Kennels on turn 5 with the Wild Spirits. So I'll wake up my bear and I can rush with it. I think with all these weapons, I'm just going face. Sure. All right. So there's a fresh new weapon. I wonder if I ever don't Wildseed so I can get 2 charges out of this weapon and then 2 charges out of this weapon. Probably not, right? I think I do go Hero Power over Castle Kennels, though. If they board clear me here, I still get a 2-5 and a 5-4 next turn. And then I can, like, play Beaststalker Tavish. I don't know, I think I just don't need to play another minion into this board. But these are pretty easy to kill. What if they just played, like, Tamsin? Maybe this is pretty darn good against Tamsin. Because Tamsin, like, takes 6 power off the board, but it's not a full clear, so it's nice to have 3 more power. Show me 0 imps, please. Oh, 0 mana dragged below. Okay. That hurts my damage output a little bit. And give this guy +2 attack. And we are pushing damage here. 15 this turn, I think. I am a little low on damage, though. I've got 1 weapon charge left. I've got a stag charge, which is 7. I'd require 3 hero powers past that. That could still be an entitled customer. They might have just wanted the health. Bummer. I think I just play Ara'lon here. I do skip a hero power for it, but it's such a good minion. And I'm pretty likely to stick something here, which I can give +2 attack to with Castle Kennels. Okay. Getting cleared. Might be time to play the hero card. Definitely like emergency maneuvers. It's insane if I can hit Huffer in particular. I think these all are kind of bad. I was hoping for Ice Trap here, most likely. I think Explosive is just like straight up useless. Snakes could be decent. I don't know, these all seem really bad. Snakes was probably a bad choice. My deck fills up the board a lot, so if it ever goes off, there's a decent chance it won't get full value. There just wasn't really a good pick there, though, to be honest. Okay, this is a lot of heal for the opponent. 12. Probably not going to have the damage to close this out, unless I can draw something good. I do still have Ultimore in deck. Probably need to kill Zakul. See, like here they might make this attack against snakes, but I only get 2 snakes. And actually it has negative synergy with emergency maneuvers as well. But if I had taken freeze, they could have bounced this and got another curse out of it, maybe. I can kill that. It only ate 2 minions, right? So we shoot you. We get rid of you. Do this. All right. Hate to see that. But I've got a couple of 2/5s coming. This isn't Awakening next turn, but they're both coming. Misha? I'm not sure if I want to use this. Kind of want it to go face. It doesn't seem super good on board here. I'll just pass. Might actually get full snake value. It's also kind of nice to hold Spring Paw, because I do have a couple powerful infused cards left in deck. I haven't seen any of their 3/3s yet, and there's one. This one does 6 damage. Definitely need to get rid of this. And we can also make a beast here. Leok is pretty good. Let's buff you, because you can go face, but you also have taunt. And then with buffed up Spring Paws, we can do this. And let's just dredge with a K9 Otron, I suppose. Of these, I guess I want a Stag Charge. None of them are super good, though. So you go face, you go face. I really don't want to take damage from either of these because then I'm dead to a single curse. I don't know if I can afford to miss the damage, though. And if they have dragged below, it kills these anyway. So with the stag charge I'm drawing, if it hits the stag and I roll a huffer, that'll be lethal. Or even just the weapon would be lethal, but it'd be an extra turn. Don't like that attack. That's a very interesting full-blown evil. I mean, I guess they have another one here. Feeling pretty good about having lethal here. I've seen 2 touch, 2 drain soul, 2 coil. You're dead! Oh, wow. Definitely thought I was losing for most of that game. Seed into seed. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I think Slither Spear is better than Batty Gust. Mulligan win rate does not reflect that. But I don't know, maybe Batty Gust is better in matchups where you're trading more often. Give me something to stag charge. Okay, great. I'll stag charge your face. Actually, coining Wild Growth does probably mean the 3-2 ramper next turn, which is a good stag charge target. I want to go stag charge first so Wild Spirits can hit the stag charge, but I think the stag charge having a relevant target is pretty important. I don't know, this could be wrong. Come on, where's my freaking deer, dude? I don't want these foxes. Why is the deer the big one and the bear is smaller? Wouldn't a bear fuck up a deer? Hey, they didn't play the guy, so my play looked super bad. Can play Castle Kennels and just start pumping damage. Slither Spear is sturdy, so it's nice to buff. No, my +2 attack. I guess it did give their hero power a target. So I've got 5, 10 damage in play. Pretty sure the stag charge is going face. If I had board space to play both of my 1-drops, I probably would. But since I only had board for one of them, I think hero power makes more sense, and perhaps hero power was just better anyway. They need to kill 2 more minions to not be dead on board. Bran. Hoping I get confused by the scary legendary. Probably a pretty tough matchup for the druid. the Hunter Mirror. Is Frenzied Fangs good off the mulligan? I mean, I would assume so, right? It's actually worse than I thought it would be. But still a keep, I think. Coin Poacher into Poacher. Maybe Doggy Biscuit if it's good. I'll save my coin. Seems like a pretty good play from the opponent. Trading, being the one to trade the baddie gust is kind of bad, because you miss one damage and give your opponent an extra damage. Trading Doggy Biscuit seems pretty good on board here. What are you smoking trading that Doggy Biscuit? Just put it on your 2/2 and trade. I don't know, maybe I'm trading too hard, but it seems like they didn't play for the board and now I'm super winning. Also, I didn't hero power on turn 3. But they didn't have to hero power on turn 3 either. They could have played Doggy Biscuit. Okay, never mind, I'm losing again. It's not active, right? My opponent is intoxicated. No reason to not make this trade. Frenzied Fangs is active if I trade this off. Can Doggy Biscuit, but it's not quite good enough. Might still be good though. Makes this a 4/4. 4/4 is not super good. Let's just go Frenzied Fangs plus Spirit Poacher. Look at all these bears. Powerful K9. Okay, they are playing a more aggressive version. I guess Barbnets told me that. Unfortunately, this stag is coming alive next turn. And that's a bit powerful. Might just throw Doggy Biscuit on my 2/5. Trade, value trade. They get a 4 power weapon and a 2 power minion. That's 6. This will be at 8. Although I guess I'm playing Wild Spirits, so I'm going to have a 5 health minion for them to go into anyway. Let's go ahead and just see what Wild Spirit does. Okay, no rush. No rush. I think I'm still K9ing here. Okay, so I can summon a minion. I don't think I ever want the Frenzied Fangs here. So what's better, Baddie Guest or Slither Spear? I do have a couple spells. I have a lot of spells in hand for Slither Spear. And it has potential to value trade with these minions. I think Slither Spear is better here. It's a pretty close call though. I'm definitely feeling pretty good about this game, since we're both pretty healthy and I'm super winning on board. But if one of the cards they've been holding is like Altamore or even Ara'lon, that could definitely swing the game back in their favor a bit. I do have a lot of 2/5s at least, though. So Barak does hit Wound Prey, which is kind of good here. Stag Charge is also kind of good, though. I would shoot you, value trade, ignore you, Doggy Biscuit hero power. Probably better to play Barak. So I can play Wound Prey, or I can coin Doggy Biscuit. And then next turn, is probably 3/3 and then either Wound Prey or Coin Doggy Biscuit. So it probably makes more sense to play the Doggy Biscuit this turn while I can. I don't know, I just want to clear their board. I'm a simple man. When I can clear my opponent's board, I like for them to not have things in play. Well, if it makes you feel any better, it would not have mattered if you played that in the right order. Ara'lon is actually really interesting. I think I just don't need to play it, though. Yeah, like, I could have gone for Ara'lon here, but, like, is there a world where I don't have lethal next turn? I don't think so. I should be at 15 here, but there's also just no world where they can deal 15. Maybe there's a world where they could have stayed alive and then dealt 15 over 2 turns. Oh. Okay, that only dealt 7 total. But they were dead on board. Definitely don't keep the 5s. Definitely do keep the baddie guest. Frenzied Fangs is like pretty good, but not insane. But I think it's pretty good. I actually don't think it's good enough. It's the 7th best card off the mulligan, apparently. And Wild Spirits is the first. The number 1 card off the mulligan. What is the curve? I think I coin Wild Spirits. Could actually just go Doggy Biscuit here. My Doggy Biscuit, this is a 3/1. I think this looks pretty good. They have Piranhas to trade, but if they trade too much, then Frenzied Fangs is active. And I can just play Wild Spirits on turn 3 where it belongs. Doggy Biscuit's pretty good here again, but I'm probably delaying Wild Spirits too long. 1/1 obviously goes face. The only reason to make this trade is to protect my baddie guest from Piranha. But is 3 damage worth more than that? I think this just goes face. I mean, like, maybe they Piranha in here, but then, like, my 2/1 can clean this up. Oh, cool, I just got 3 free damage. Beautiful. Where are we at? Infuse 2? Alright, and get a couple 3/3s down. Here come the fish. Okay, Muck Pulls is not good here. But it is good in general. Let's do a little trading with the deer. I guess I should have traded the doggy biscuit first. That way, if the doggy biscuit had hit rush on the stag, I wouldn't have had to waste 2 damage. And also I could have hit an infuse. Did I trade anything off here? I did not trade anything, so I guess it was fine. That's very annoying. Oh, get frickin' owned, dude. I get a spell from my opponent's deck? Let's go, dude. So sick. Yeah, who's laughing now? Probably you. Jesus Christ, this card isn't standard? Why did you get 2 taunts? I'm upset. I think I'd rather have a 1/1 in play than 1 damage to face. So I got 2 awful 1-drops. I actually got like 4 awful 1-drops and then a pretty good one and a decent 3. So that was pretty bad. We pushing damage though. I don't even know what this does. Oh, okay. That's fine. That is also fine. No, you're not dead, but... Oh my god, you evolved into a rush! Life is not fair. But I like to stay optimistic, you know? Sometimes life is okay. You don't play any heals, do you? That's a beast. Not sure what that could find. They could have... No. They could have targeted the elemental, but 1, they could not have discovered Light Shower Elemental, and 2, it would not have stopped them from dying, so I'm double stupid. I'm double stupid, but my opponent is single dead. Get wrecked. Hippowdon! Sassy Quilava. Psyduck. Okapi. Yo, an Overquill. Reverse Hollow. And a Vespic win.